camera protection case on the top here, but it does not have a camera inside of it, folks. It's not equipped with a camera, but you know, they're saying people are going to probably want to stick a camera in here, and they've accommodated you with this little case. Let's take a look under the hood here, though, since people are going to be considering this as a whoop. You pop open the case. This is the top of it, and again, you're going to probably need to clear out this section here if you want to put an all-in-one in here. I'm not really sure an all-in-one's going to be able to fit under there. I think this is just simulating having an all-in-one camera, but it does not have such. So actually, I don't think this actually will work to hold an all-in-one. It looks a little bit small. But looking inside here, if you do want to attach an all-in-one, you're going to probably need to remove this case and throw it away entirely. And also, you're going to need to wire it up yourself here in the back here to the battery prongs right about here. So you're going to need to do some soldering if you wish to turn this into an whoop. So let's put the case back on top. Three, two, one. Okay, the case is back on, and as you see here, it's got 4 bladed props, ducted fan props, and on the bottom here we have our little 260 milliamp hour battery. So when you put this battery in here, notice that the battery kind of blocks the plug. So when you want to fly this thing, you want to plug it in first and then slide in the battery, and I'll demonstrate that here shortly after I go over the controller. This is the controller. It's your basic little nano quadcopter type controller. The left button here is throttle and yaw, but also if you press into it, it's 1 key return, and if you hold, or I don't know, if you hold it down, you head in a headless mode, or if you have to repeatedly press it, we're going to find out here shortly. You just have it labeled as 1 key return headless mode, that button there. This button here is for flips, and then you tell it which direction to flip, and this is your rates button. And we're probably going to go with high rates because I got a little bit of a breeze today. So let's fire it up and see how it flies. Again, I mentioned that to start it, you'll need to plug in the battery first before putting the battery in its compartment. So we'll plug in the battery first, get it up in there snug, and then slide in the battery. If you try to slide in the battery first and then plug it in, it's just not going to work, folks. There's not enough room. This is the way you have to do it. Okay. So there we go. We're good to go there. And turning on the transmitter, binding it, and I'm going to go in a higher rate. We got 2 rates. So we're good to go. Let's take it off. See how it flies? Actually, it seems to fly well. Going upwind. Let's do a flip. It flips well. It's a good flyer, surprisingly. A little Redpawz. So this actually might make a great whoop. Seems to have a lot of power. Does funnels very well. Going upwind, letting the wind blow it by us. This is its funnels. I'm getting dizzy just watching it. Going upwind, I'm going to let it come downwind. Actually, this would be a great whoop. It's an actual great flyer. Headless mode. Well, that's 1 key return there. And then it automatically goes into headless mode afterwards. And another press again shuts it off. So let's go back up that way again. Press 1 key return. Okay, wait a minute. Headless mode. Going over here. 1 key return. Here's this 1 key return. And then when you give it some yaw or pitch and roll, it automatically goes into headless mode, and then turn headless mode off by 1 more press of the left stick. So this is a nice one, folks. Reminiscent of the Furry F36, but this is from Redpawz. Redpawz is the name of the company on this one. They actually come out with a lot of neat little whoops, whoop clones. Yeah, if they could have made that case a little bit bigger to accommodate cameras, but again, it's best if you just reduce the weight entirely and remove the top case entirely if you're going to put an all-in-one on there. Good little quad. I'm keeping it in close just so you can see it. Got two little lights on the bottom, red and blue. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. And we'll bring it a little closer so you can. And we'll see how long it flies here. With that 260 milliampere hour battery. Was that a diagonal flip? Good flipper. Good flipping quadcopter. Good funneler. Other birds, there was a bird up there ready to attack it. Attack this little thing. Leave it alone. Today is a Saturday, folks, and I got lots of people here in the park today. So you might be hearing a lot of people talking today. I like coming here on weekdays best, when there's nobody in the park. Or Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings are also good. So, well, it is a long flyer. Getting a lot of flight time out of it. Let's see if we can go around that pole. What's its range? Its range can't be very large. I'm having a hard time seeing it, so let's bring it back. So its range is good. It was out there about 30 meters. Good range. A lot of power. Fast. What more can you want in a little Whoop clone? Redpawz. Good one. Redpawz. I never heard of Redpawz before. It's the first quadcopter I've heard from them. But it's very nice. And a long flyer. Usually these things fly only a few minutes. This one's, I think I've gone for 4 minutes at least. In fact, it's going so long that I'm getting kind of concerned about my camera battery lasting, because I did a couple of reviews before this. So I hope this is all coming out. Let's get a thumbnail. As a beginner quadcopter, this might be a little skittish for beginners, but intermediates will love this thing. I hope it's cheap. I didn't check the price on this yet. Still flying with no blinks on it yet, no AV or LVC warning, surprisingly enough.